What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, we got some information about the Allisha Watts case. Pictured up here. A lot of you guys know this is one of the big stories I've covered last year, and was very vested in it. Got a chance to meet the family. Went to the Allisha Watts' funeral. Even spoke at the funeral for a brief minute, which I considered which I considered an honor. But you know, she was missing. Last time she was seen was July 2023. It was the last time she was seen in Charlotte with her boyfriend. This guy pictured up here, James Dunmore at the time, who's currently locked up. And Dunmore was the last person to see Watts. He was found unconscious in a vehicle. Remember, she had that BMW SUV. After she disappeared, he was found in the car, somewhat inebriated, like he took too much medication, as if he was trying to do some type of attempt to end himself. Their cell phones pinged near where her body was found in Montgomery County out there in North Carolina. Dunmore was then charged with murder. He's expected back in court in August, and he was in court today as well because trials are about to begin. Well, they're about to prepare to go to trial in August. So I'll be back down there in Charlotte and back in Montgomery County. But he went to court today, and for the third time, his bond was denied being lowered from $1 million. Somebody's trying to get him out of jail, and the clock is ticking. You know, we had various parts of this story and updates I've been having, you know, from people that are down here that, you know, eyes and ears on the ground for me to provide you guys with this information. They're trying to get some of his family members are trying to get him out. So they need that bail reduced. A lot of scrutiny with some of the paperwork and, you know, with the prosecutor and the police and all this stuff with their paperwork and some of the test, toxicology, all that stuff. A lot of it hasn't came back yet. They're pushing to say, hey, we need more information than what's here because it's no reason why he's in jail. So they're holding him until all this other information comes because everybody basically knows he had something to do with it. But I'm going to show you the news article of what happened today in court. You'll meet some people talking about a little bit of the story, what's going on. And I want you to look at this guy. If you guys have been with me long enough, you remember how he looked here, right? And wait till you see what he looks like now. When you're in jail and others have the ability to decide your fate and you have no control of what happens to you, a lot of times your body wears down. You start to look crazy. This is a perfect example of it. Look.
We're live at 5 o'clock. We begin with breaking new developments in the case against James Dunmore. He's the Charlotte man who's charged with killing Allisha Watts.
A judge decided his bond will not be lowered, meaning he's staying in jail for now. Watts was last seen leaving James Dunmore's home in University City last year. Her body was found a month later in Montgomery County. Channel 9's Jonathan Lowe is live at the courthouse there for us.
And Jonathan, you questioned Dunmore as he walked into court.
Yeah, that's right. For the third time, James Dunmore's attorney made a motion to have her client's $1 million bond reduced. And before today's hearing, friends and family confronted Dunmore as he was walked into the Montgomery County Courthouse.
Justice for Allisha.
Hey, James.
Justice for Allisha.
James, can I ask you a question? Did you have anything to do with Allisha Watts' death?
Justice for Allisha.
Is there anything you want to say about being in court today? Now, he obviously did not answer any of my questions, but for the third time, the judge denied his request to have his bond reduced. Cameras, they are not allowed in the courtroom, but I can tell you, in addition to once again alleging a lack of evidence, Dunmore's attorney also blasted the district attorney and Montgomery County Sheriff's detectives for recently obtaining Dunmore's medical records from the jail where he is currently being held. Meantime, today is the very first time we're hearing from James Dunmore's ex-wife. The two have been together or were together, I should say, for 15 years, married for 3. And she says she suffered years of physical and mental abuse. Arte Bruton says Dunmore set her car on fire and that she took out a restraining order against him within 1 week of Allisha being murdered.
No, I do not want him out. That's why I placed a restraining order on him. I'm concerned about my safety as well. And as you all have heard in the courtroom about the car, that was my vehicle. So yes, I am concerned about my safety. And that's where I relocated. So I'm rooting for him to hopefully remain in jail, and I'm happy with what happened today.
Now, remember, James Dunmore was found unconscious in Allisha Watts's vehicle after what authorities say was an alleged suicide attempt. There's also the question of him looking feeble. You may notice in that video and him walking through the courtroom, he looks feeble. That is compared to many people who have said he was always in top physical shape. That may explain the battle over his medical records. Nevertheless, James Dunmore will be back here in court in August as the two sides prepare to go to trial. We're live in Montgomery County. Jonathan Lowe, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
All right, guys, that's the story of James, looking crazy like one of the backup dancers in the movie Thriller, walking up. He look a mess. She heard the news reporter. The guy looked feeble. Yeah, well, he should, because what he did was some feeble-minded stuff by taking the life of Allisha Watts. And this is one of the stories I really, really was vested in when it came out. She was missing. They went out. Everybody seen them leave together in her vehicle. They supposedly go to a comedy club. She don't come back, but he do. He ain't talking to nobody or nothing. Walking around like life is normal. You got a hell of a nerve. What kind of person does that? History of abuse. You go and look up his he has a lengthy criminal record of domestic abuse. You seen the lady on there, Artie Burton. Shout out Artie Burton, his ex-wife. Had a history of doing her dirty physically. Set her car on fire, which we already knew. Set her car on fire. She went and got a restraining order. Then he got locked up. He told his ex-wife, I'll take you in the woods and you'll never come out where nobody can find you. After threatening her. And then Allisha Watts met the exact same fate. Buried in a shallow grave in a pine forest out there in North Carolina. Upsetting. She had a job in the medical field, assisting people that needed help with rehabilitation and stuff. Own business, doing everything she could to be the best version of herself. This guy right here, jealous. Who knows what makes people act like this? But I mean, when men start to get to the point where they got to put their hands on a female, that's nothing but immaturity to me and insecurity. It is. It is. I don't know Mr. Dunmore personally. I've been to the house where he resided multiple times. I've been on that street. People said good things about it that didn't really know him up close. You notice they said he used to be in top physical shape. You see how shrunken he is now? They said he used to walk around the neighborhood and have people walking with him, like organized groups where everybody walked together and stuff. And he promoted a lot of fitness. Now look at him in jail. They said he looked feeble. I don't know, but this is one of those lessons, man. When you go to jail, you don't know how your physical anatomy going to hold up, especially in times of stress. This guy been trying to get out for the longest time. And going in there, they denied his bond. He going back, go and sit and rot till they come up with some more information. And they will. You know what I'm saying? Because it says Montgomery County detectives, it says Dunmore's attorney blasted the district attorney and Montgomery County detectives for recently obtaining his medical records from the jail where he's being held because he don't look like he in good shape. Why they want to keep something under wraps? Who knows? But either way, man, I mean, the trial's coming up. I'll be down there attending that trial. Like I'm trying to, man, and this is the thing that's crazy. All these trials I'm going to attend. The Madeline Soto case, James Dunmore, Tyree Nichols, that's the priority. All three of those trials, they running like close together, man. I'm going to have a busy end of the summer. You guys wish me luck. But either way, man, justice for Tyree Nichols, justice for Madeline Soto, and definitely justice for Allisha Watts. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're going to see these things through. We get these stories. We have a chance to go out and bring the news to you guys firsthand. We're going to see these things through. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.